Hi guys, my name is Clement, also known as Bleed. I'm submitting this video for the edition of Think You Can Cast Hearthstone Edition. A little bit about myself. I'm 24 this year and I'm from Malaysia. I've added some graphics for the video to make it a little bit more lively, and I do not own the images. I've casted a few major Hearthstone tournaments in Southeast Asia before, such as the Southeast Asia Fireside Gatherings Finals Road to BlizzCon, Southeast Asia Last Call Qualifiers Road to BlizzCon, Southeast Asia Top 40 Road to BlizzCon, all in 2015. I have also been working independently with ESL to cast their Hearthstone tournaments such as the Legend Series, and I've left my full casting profile in the description below. Without further ado, I will start the video. Alright guys, welcome back to the semi-finals of the America's Winters Championship 2016. We've just seen an awesome showdown by both of the players Zenstal and Puffin, and we're now down to the last game. So we do know that Zenstal have his mage left after winning with his Malygos Warlock and mid-range Druid, and as for Puffin, he is left with his Rogue after winning with his Freeze Mage and Zoolock. Well, I can say that we can take a wild guess that Puffin most likely will be bringing Oil Rogue, as he's recently won the Innkeeper Showdown tournament with his Oil Rogue. He's definitely looking into dominating the game. As for Zenstal, also known as Wurton, wants that to be the dominant force in Hearthstone competitive scenes. While we haven't been seeing him finishing high in over a year, and he's definitely looking to turn things around with a decisive win. Alright, so I think both of the players are ready. Let's head right into the semi-finals. The winner advances to the grand finals and will have a shot to be the first player representing America's region in the World Championship later in the year. Alright, so judging by the hands right now, we do know that Zenstal is definitely playing a Tempo Mage, and as for Puffin, like we guessed correctly, playing the Oil Rogue. Well, good start here by Zenstal, both of the players I would say. Zenstal's having 2 of the Mana Worm, and as for Puffin, having the early answers such as the Viscerate and also the SI Agent. Right, so Zenstal didn't take the greedy play here of playing out the coin into another Mana Worm, because you would take the risk of being actually stepped up.
Happy Feast of Winter.
A little bit greeting there by Puffin to Zenstal. Happy Feast of Winterville. Yes, it's definitely that. Alright, so turn 2 here. Very good draw by Zenstal, drawing into the Sorcerer Apprentice. I don't think he'll play any other, because you would want to keep your spells for minions that actually would be summoned out by Puffin later on. Alright, by the hand itself right now, we do know that Puffin can actually make a bot clear here. He can actually preparation Eviscerate into the SI Agent. Yes, that's definitely going to be the move that he's be playing. So Zenstal here definitely needs to draw into something big, or he's actually forced to just play the Mana Worm and maybe coin into the spell Mirror Entity. Oh well, but he's playing to actually trying to clear out. With the Arcane Blast, both of the spells will be used, the Arcane Blast and also the Arcane Missile. Right, so Eviscerate just drawn by turn 4. He can actually, Puffin can actually clear this, but he has to use one of the oil, and I don't think he want to waste his Blade Fury as well. So I think you definitely want to clear out this Mana, because when you're playing against a Tempo Mage, you definitely have a lot of spells, and they generate the tempo by playing a lot of spells and growing the minions, such as the Mana Worm growing every single damage for every growing the damage for every single spell that's been gonna be used. And you also can get the Flame Waker, which actually will shoot out 2 more damage when every spell is actually used. Alright, so 4 mana here. Yep, so Zenstal's gonna be a little bit, he has nothing much to play. Playing the Mirror Image and the Mirror Entity. So Zenstal, well, he has to choose whether giving the Sludge Belcher or the Azure Drake. Well, Sludge Belcher it is then. I think that's actually quite okay as well, because if you don't want to give the Mage an Azure Drake, because the Azure Drake will definitely gives the Mage a little bit more advantage. So he can actually do 7 damage if he has to have a Fireball. In this case, where Zenstal will clear out So for now, Zenstar is definitely leading the board, I would say right now, with one of the minions. But the thing is, Zenstar's hand is in a problem right now. He only has 2 cards, and as for Puffin, he has a lot of answers. He has Eviscerate, he has Sap, he has Blade Fury, he can do a board clear if he wants. Right, so he's gonna clear that up. So, while Unstable Porter drawn up there by Zenstar, what can we get? Well, Kel'Thuzad. Well, Kel'Thuzad, I wouldn't say is one of the best cards that you can get at the moment right now, but in terms of stats wise, a 5 mana minion for a 6 is definitely a good one. Alright, so Armor Up by Puffin there. Playing the low tap. That's definitely, I mean, you want to be mana efficient. Playing the low tap here to ensure that the next turn, Zenstar won't be able to generate generate the tempo by playing more spells or to clear out the board. So by this, he can't play an Antonidas and Coin. So I think there's 2 options here right now for Zenstar. He can actually play the Azra Drake or even play the Kel'Thuzad. So in this case, whereby he played the Azra Drake. Wow, can you see that? A counter spell. Alright, so for Puffin here, he has 2 choices. He can choose to sap it out, or he can actually choose to sprint to gather his hand more, because right now he has quite a lot of damage. He has the poison, he has the eviscerate, he has blade fury. That's definitely a combo there for him already. Alright, so sprint it is. Sprint into Dr. Boom and the second blade fury backstab, double backstab. Well, that's definitely good. So he can clear out both of the mirror entity if he wants. Alright, so he's gonna use the poison, clear out and clear out the board as well. Well, right now, Puffin is actually definitely gaining control of the board. Do you want to be... I think you're just gonna play an empty... Well, Flame Waker. I was just gonna say he's gonna play an empty Kel'Thuzad here into the board. Because it won't die that easily. I mean, yes, it'll be clear out, but then at least you can still stall for 1 more turn for the Antonidas to actually gather more spells. Alright, so this is where the game changing comes. The Sap, Violet Teacher, more minions on board. Well, next turn, Zenstar can actually choose to play out the Flame Waker and Coin, or maybe Flame Waker into the counter spells if he wants. But nope, he chooses to gather his early spells, so using the Archmage Antonidas, Coin, and playing the counter spell. So right now he has 2 fireballs, so that's at least 12 damage. So as long as he can deal additional 7 more damage to Puffin, this might be game for Zenstar. Right, so Puffin there hovering over the Blade Fury, thinking should he actually Blade Fury this turn. Alright, so he's Bloodmate Tanash, playing to backstab, 3 damage. Oh wow, that counter spell. Alright, but he does have a second backstab though. Alright, second backstab played by Puffin. I think he's gonna trade in there, and then oh wow, this might be it. This might be it, because Zenstar is definitely gonna be very hard for him to gain back the board control from here. We might be looking into a very quick game here. Okay, so next turn for Zenstar, he can choose to play the Flame Waker, and also, oh wow, with the Eviscerate, I think that's definitely a game for Zenstar here. It's very hard for him. He needs an Antic Huber, perhaps, maybe. Well, okay, drawing into the mirror image isn't that bad. At least you can try and choose to clear out most of the minion. But can he still survive? That's the thing. Alright, so Fire Blast clearing out. A little bit of taunt there by Zenstar. Nothing can stop me. Alright, so for Puffin, playing Dr. Boom. Can he Dr. Boom prep into the Blade Fury? Yes, I think he's looking into it. Prep into the Blade Fury and he can clear most of the board. Right, so I guess that's it. I mean, there's no way Zenstyle can actually come back from this. Even an empty Q board won't be able to save him. Wow. Alright, so Etera Conjurer, well, I think he knows that. I think Puffin now knows that he's definitely sealed the game. The only way for that is probably to stall one more turn, is maybe an ice block. But then, oh, Boombots hitting all to the face. Alright, so that's game. Little bit of greetings there by both of the players. Oh wow, we do see a little bit of BM there, but then well, that's nothing much. I mean, it's really very hard for Zenstyle to come back in the middle of the game already. So wow, there you have it. Puffin advancing into the finals of the America's Winters Championship 2016. Alright, so well, that's it. I guess that's it. Wow. Alright, so we're gonna take a quick break right now, and then when we come back we'll be seeing Puffin playing against Amaz. Yes, it is Amaz. Correct. So Puffin will be playing against Amaz in the finals for the Winters Championship. Wow, that's an intense game. Alright, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back, guys. Alright, there you have it. That's my video for the edition of So You Think You Can Cast. Thank you very much.